Hello, this is the Jack again, bringing you another Supreme Commander 2 game, and it's a free-for-all between Remen the Cyberin, Ronnie the Cyberin, Dark Assassin the Aeon, and Mate the Aeon. Oh well, we should be in for an interesting game, I hope. Hopefully there won't be too much base campy. There's been a lot of that lately and it's been infuriating me. But at least Dark's going with the early scout. I assume that's what the factory is for. Either that or I could have other plans like NG dropping someone, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Everyone else is just struggling for their mass points. Mass is everything in this game. For that early factory it looks like Dark's going to be behind on mass, but he will be the first to recon everyone else. Intelligence is everything in this game, scouting is everything. But it will cost you a few seconds of extra mass. What's that Ronnie's building? Ronnie is going land, as expected from a Cyberin player. I expect Remen will go land as well, and I expect Mate is going to go air as well. But we'll find it soon enough, I hope. Odd build pattern from Mate, however. He completely skipped the middle mass point with his comm, instead of doing it with one of his engineers later on. I wonder what the reason for that could have been. Well yeah, because based on other people it kind of slowed them down. No, yep. Yep, well only slightly, but you're only talking about seconds. It's not that much of a difference, and yep, as I expected, Dark is going full on air. I expect Mate to be doing the same, and yep, there's Air Factory going up. And Dark and Mate have now got no chance of winning. All they can do is attack each other and hope for the best, because they have no ability of killing any adapters in the game. Not if by any fluke Ronnie and Remen decide to kill each other. Which is possibly unlikely because air really brings some anger on you, just because of your mobility. But then again, Dark may be okay, he is going to go land as well. So it looks like his main focus is going to be air, but he is going to build a bit of land on the side. Might work, it might not. We'll find out as the game progresses. Personally, if I was Aeon, even against Cyberin, I'd probably go all air. To combat the adapters, all you do is you use gunships and fires. The gunships get in there and take down the adapter shields, and if you time it right, you can minimise the losses. As soon as the shields go down, your bombs are released and all those adapters disappear. It's a brilliant combo. It works quite well. And of course the more adapters the enemy invests into, the less of an offensive force they have. Overall making it easier going at anyone. So, and it looks like, yep, he's going very land heavy. It looks like he's going to do an all loyalist spam based on that number of factories. Remen's going for a more traditional fourth factory, going for a mix of loyalists, Brackman, and I'm sure he'll throw in adapters in that mix shortly. And it looks like, oh, the cost of not scouting, Mate even, has went straight to gunships. Now if he had been scouting, he'd know full well that Dark would have air as well. So, unless he builds fighters soon, or scouts Dark soon, he's going to be in a world of pain, as his air is completely defenceless. The second downside to gunships, structural power detonate can kill gunships. Yup, the gunships fly low enough to get hit by buildings as they're detonated. It's not a pretty sight. I once lost 100 gunships on a single structure, just because they were too close. It was not okay. But you get the idea. But this early in the game, unless Ronnie's already spent his research, he could get structural power detonate. But it looks like he does not have the research. He may have already invested in something else, which means that handful of gunships is actually going to hurt quite a lot. You can already see he built the AA gun upgrade on one of his factories, but that's not going to be enough. Or well, Dark's inflicting some pain on Remen, but like I pointed out, Remen's already got the adapters up, and already are they too much for Dark's planes to handle. Ronnie's lost a factory. By trying to move out of range of that factory AA. Looks like he's got to get a few more mass extractor points there. Unless Ronnie does something soon, he's gonna be crippled for a long while. One hero tank moving on to Remen from Dark. What a nice little research present for Remen. And it looks like Dark's planes have been destroyed, wherever they may be. He's only got 3 left. It looks like he's already got the Scorch Bomb upgrade, which makes it even more painful for him. Although if he drops another 2 bombs in there, it could hurt. I see what Dark's plan is. Usually I use gunships and planes, but Dark may be trying to do it with tanks and planes. I hope it works. It definitely has a range advantage with tanks. Or bombers and gunships from Matty, hurting Ronnie some more. But those factory shields are going to make it a bit more difficult to punch through. Well, with Ronnie being attacked, it looks like Ronnie's decided to go all out on Dark. Problem is, there's a comm sitting there waiting. That comm is going to hurt you. Looks like this is going to be a short game for Ronnie. And looks like Remen's just sitting out at the front of his base while planes are bombing him in the back. Have they killed anything? I don't think so. But there's a comm bomb as expected. We'll see another one shortly as Ronnie tries to get rid of those planes. But it's too slow and a lot of the gunships get away. And the factory died. Better be careful now, Dark. Here comes the force. Better be ready for when those adapter shields go down. Oh, the adapter shields are down. Where's the planes? Oh. Oh. That is unfortunate. The shields just got back up in time. Well, bye bye, Mr. Com. Oh, that actually got through, I think. Yep, but the com's still dying. That is unfortunate to have your com there, but it probably saved you a lot more hurt. Looks like Ronnie's finished. There's nothing he can do against those gunships. I guess he just did not get adapters at all. Which is unfortunate, because Matty does seem to favour air a lot as Aeon. He should have seen it coming by this point. Where there goes that factory. Ronnie's not amused. And there goes the last factory. Poor Ronnie. 2 engines left and 1 engine left. Looks like Dark's trying to kill the factory, but he just doesn't have enough planes, or the firepower, or, you know, anything to get through adapters. One factory spewing out tanks just doesn't seem to be enough at all. And there goes Ronnie with defeat. Who will Matty go for next? Dark finally killed that factory on the 3rd pass. He's going to go for the other factory now. Oh, he did kill the radar inside the shield, but the shield still lives. There we go, the shield's gone, but here come the adapters. 2 planes down. That factory surviving. Oh, another pass. And some more planes lost, I presume. 1, 2, And almost free. Almost free. Problem now is Matty's getting a massive force ball. Dark's losing planes every now and then. It could be a problem for Dark to deal with Matty. And here comes Matty. Dark's not seen it coming yet. But he sees it now, I'm sure. Oh. There goes one factory. My god. Those planes of Matty's are just terrible. They're getting eaten by Dark. But the problem is now those gunships are just rape facing Dark's base. The gunships are inflicting a lot of damage. And there's a lot of them. I don't think Dark's surviving this. If he loses those other two factories, it's game over. Yeah, this is very painful. Still having trouble killing those gunships. They're starting to die now though. He might actually get away with his last factory. But he's lost everything else, and here comes Remen to finish Dark off. Looks like Dark's trying to go in to finish Dark off as well. Did I just... yeah. Now those planes are sacrificed to Dark. And so will the gunships be. Oh well, Matty is going to get eaten by Remen. Matty no longer has anything to defend himself. How many adapters does Remen have? A lot. Yep, Dark's not having much chance there. Unless he switches purely into land, he does not stand a chance of winning this game. Neither does Matty. Matty's handful of units just... there's nothing Matty can do at this point. I'm not sure why Remen's not charging in. He could finish either of them off. Go! Charge! At one of them. Looks like he's decided to destroy Dark. He does have a bigger air force, but he has also got on no mass. Slow, Remen is slow. I'm not quite sure what Dark's gonna do here. I guess some PD would work. They'd definitely take down the shield adapter shields, but to do that, you're gonna have to see them coming. Yeah, I don't think Dark's paying attention. Well, he sees them now, but there's nothing he can do. That PD's coming up too late. And that one. And that one. And that one. Didn't even dent the shields. Not a chance. So unfortunate. Well, that just leaves it down to Matty. Maybe the gunship fighter mix will work. We'll find out. Although there's a lot of adapters to deal with. And he does not have many planes. But as long as he can get those shields down, he's fine. Problem is, the gunships really need to go in first. I'm not quite sure what Matty is doing. He should be controlling these in two separate groups, but he's definitely moving them as one big group, which means the fighters are just being terrible. There goes one plane. Another? Yep. So Remon's trying to defend himself here. He's going for the comm. But at least Matty will get the moral victory. Already losing his comm. Well, now what you gotta do, Matty? You have nothing and nothing. Bye, Matty. You're gonna die now. It was just a slow descent into death for Matty. He just has nothing. He just does not have a sizable force to even defend himself, never mind attack. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the control K is by now. Yeah, he's totally dead. Oh well, it's been a good game. Matty destroyed Ronnie. Matty almost destroyed Dark, but then Dark fought back. And then Remon just walked over everyone else with adapters. Simple enough game. Simple enough game. Well, a few more structures to go now. There we go, the control K. Well, a shortish game. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it. You can always check out my channel for more, and you can all subscribe. So yeah.